Last week I cried for an hour in this bed. And it wasn't just like, a Johnny Depp kind of crybaby, one tear is going down kind of crying. No, it was full on crying. Like Matt Damon in Good Will Hunting. Releasing all the pain. Because, life is hard. Life is hard sometimes. A lot of times. And things are adding up together. We are emotional beings. And we are struggling with a lot of different things. And connected with different people and jobs. And so, sometimes things just adds up together. At work, your boss is not treating you right, your friends doesn't care about you, your family is always arguing, or you don't have enough money, or you're sick and you're worried. So, the range of problems are quite big. And on the top of everything, this last 1 year, almost 1 year, was really hard for everyone. It is still a really, really hard time and challenging time because, it's really uncertain. We don't know what's going to happen. We need to stay at home, so we don't have our freedom anymore. Well, we didn't have our freedom before that as well, but that's another topic. And then when one can't handle the stress and the emotions anymore, it cries. So this is the topic of today, why we should cry. I don't believe in that people who cries are weak. And definitely we shouldn't teach to our kids, especially to boys, that they shouldn't cry. There's this sentence that, yes, girls can cry, but boys don't cry. It's a really, really toxic sentence that we shouldn't use anymore. We need to unlearn, because also boys and men needs to cry as well. I like to cry. I always feel better afterwards. Like 2 minutes later, I cried, I laugh again. And my problems are still there, but it's just the stress of it disappeared. It feels like it takes out like half of the heaviness of the problem. This is my experience. Did you see this gesture? This shows that I'm really smart. I'm a new glasses owner and I really enjoy it so far. So what I was trying to say is that yes, so these are my experiences, but there are certain benefits, biological benefits, that science proved that it is like that. It is what it is, and it's good for us. It's good for our body and our mind. And these are the things that I wrote down and I'm going to tell you now. So it relieves stress. When you are filled with stress because of your problems, because what's happening in your life, and you're not releasing that stress can increase the risk of a heart attack or any damages in your brain. And even the digestive system can have some kind of problems because of the stress, because you're holding that stress, you're holding those chemicals and toxins inside of you. The second one is the toxins. When you are crying, with the cry, with the tears, with the water, those toxins are just going out from your body, which is super great. Stress hormones like cortisol, it just releases, you say bye-bye to your body and it just goes away. The tears are cleaning your eyes. Crying helps to kill bacteria and keep the eyes clean, as tears contain a fluid called lysozyme. I don't know if I pronounce it well. And it's connected to cleaning your eyes, that keeping your eyes moist, that helps improving your vision as well. 4. Sleeping better. Sleeping better Have you ever cried, like had a big old cry and then sleep? It's the best because you just fall asleep immediately. I don't know about you, but sometimes for me it's really difficult to go to sleep. So because my mind is still working and still like thinking about stuff. So because it's so tiring to cry, it's your body gets really tired. So you just fall asleep really immediately. You sleep like a baby. That's why babies cry a lot. They soothe themselves to cry. And that's the last point. Crying has a soothing effect. Self-soothing is when people regulate their own emotions, calm themselves, reduce their own distress. A 2014 study found that crying may have a direct self-soothing effect on people. The study explained how crying activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which helps people to relax. So yeah, this is the five points that I got for you, but there's a lot of other benefits of crying for sure. Check them out online. But it's really important that crying is really helpful for a lot of situations, in a lot of situations. But you have to remember that it's only a way of expressing your feelings, like anger, sadness, grief, anxiety, frustration, and cry if you have to. Like, I really encourage you to cry. You must also learn how to deal with your emotions. Like, why are you crying? And like to understand them. Like what have triggered the crying in the first place. And if you need, then you should ask for help. There's no problem with that. To like someone who is not me, who's a professional. That helps a lot, I tell you. Therapy helps a lot. And crying is a cool thing if you think about it. Like, we are the only animals or creatures that are crying. There are like gorillas and I think dogs, and there are animals who are grieving over their family or something. But actual tears is just humans are releasing from their body. So do that. And have a great day. Ciao.